Alright, look, we gotta talk. No filter, no fluff, none of that fake ass spiritual love and light, influencer vibe these goofy ass, smoothie ass house niggas talk about. Real talk, we are electrical, we are magnetic, we are walking, talking frequency generators inside biological suits. And half the world don't even realize how much power they're sitting on. I used to be an electrician, so I'm not just saying this because it sounds spiritual, my nigga. I'm saying it because I literally work with the same forces our bodies run on. Facts. And electricity, it comes from the ground. That's facts. We ground the systems into the earth because the earth is charged. Plants, soil, water, minerals. It's all part of one electrical environment, and we are evolved inside that environment. So when I tell you that we're electrical magnetic beings, I'm not being poetic. I'm being technical and quantum mechanical. We're basically walking batteries. Just don't try to plug yourself into the wall. I gotta give you at least one joke so nobody falls asleep. You feel me? But for real, your nerves fire on voltage. Your muscles contract from electrical signals. And your heart is literally a pulsing electrical generator. It's the electrical magnetic field. When someone's died in the ER, what do? They shock you back. Electricity, when they measure if you're alive, they look at your heart frequency on that little screen. Beep, beep. That's the rhythm of your electrical field pulsing through your veins, my nigga. That's your life force. And nobody argues that part because that is straight science. And where your brain fires, it's electrical waves. Alpha, beta, theta waves. That's why they call it the alphabet. You're literally broadcasting patterns every moment. And here's the kicker. Your heart field is stronger than your brain's 5,000 times. Look it up. You can measure it outside the body. The heart's basically a radio tower broadcasting your state of mind and your state of consciousness and your state of emotion, energy and motion. That's why when your heart is off, the whole body feels scrambled. When the heart and brain sync, that's coherence, that's clarity. That's when you feel aligned. There's a reason heart rearranged this earth. That's not an accident. That's a reminder. Your mind, your heart, your body, that's one system, the Trinity. And your gut is the first brain. People don't know that because people aren't educated on this. But over 90% of your serotonin, your mood chemical, comes from the gut. The gut talks to the brain through the vagus nerve. So if your gut is inflamed, stressed, or full of processed nonsense, your entire electrical system is basically trying to run on glitch mode, my nigga. Your thoughts aren't even fully your thoughts. They're just reactions from a messy system. Facts. When you clean your diet, hydrate, get minerals, and eat actual living foods, the signals get clear. Your biovehicle actually becomes conductive again. You ever notice how drained you feel after junk food? How your stomach hurts and how tired you are? That's your electricity dropping. That's the acidic that they're putting in the food. It's not electrical. And we're made of the same stuff as the earth and stars. Ether, electricity, same elements. The only difference between plants and us is they have magnesium in their center and we have iron. Same blueprint though. That's why grounding matters, my nigga. That's why sunlight matters. We're a part of one giant electrical organism disguised as a planet. And look at the word planet. It's a plant and a plane. A plane, a plant, planet. Now zoom out. Look at this world. Look at this artificial reality we're surrounded by. Do you notice something? Most of the materials around us, plastic, rubber, glass, cotton, air, they're non-conductors of electricity. They don't carry electricity. So we're literally living in a world designed out of insulating materials. That's what my brother Rashad Jamal calls this a light code lockdown, a genetic lockdown. And whether you agree with the theory or not, this metaphor is really motherfucking real. A disconnected society is easier to control. It's MK Ultra, everything around you. Because we are chaos beings, cosmic beings, pure plasma, solar energy, solar beings, solar energy, magnetic beings. We forget that because we get boxed into these little artificial systems built to keep us in survival mode. You got enough electrical power stored in your body to charge over 300 motherfucking cars. And that ain't no metaphor. That's the raw biophysics of the ions inside you and the photon inside you. The real question is, why don't we feel that powerful on a daily motherfucking basis? Because systems are built to drain more energy than they give back. Modern tech imitates ancient human tech, us. And I dropped the whole human body frequencies that siphons our energy in my channel on Instagram. It's ancient technology, your pineal gland, crystals, your melanin. a superconductor, your nervous system, a bioelectric internet. And if you look at modern technology, crystals, circuit signals, everything is basically a downgraded imitation of the human body, of you. People say AI is advanced. AI is the copy. We are the blueprint, the carbon blueprint, the electrical blueprint. We are the Ethernet. The internal net is the internet. The external mimic. They flip the script. The interneg. We are the original network. And there's theories. Some people say our melanin and our electrical energy are harvested in different ways, whether that's literal or symbolic. The truth is, our attention, our emotion, our frequency, that's the real currency. Where attention goes, energy goes. Energy motion is emotion. That's the real currency. That's the real power. Source, governments, and corporations depend on. And when you study sacred geometry, grid lines, city layouts, this number 33, the 33rd parallel, you start noticing patterns. Was it all intentional? Was it all symbolic? Was it energetic design? People debate it. But what isn't debated is that symbols have been used forever to influence consciousness. Architecture shapes behavior. Frequency shapes thought. Whether it's deliberate or emergent, it still affects us, my nigga. Listen, your spine has 33 vertebrates. That's your electrical ladder. That's why the Freemasons have that ladder, and Christ died at 33, and the Freemasons used the number 33. That's your Kundalini channel. That's your internal power plant. And a lot of ancient systems, Freemason included, use the number 33 symbolically because it represents that internal ascension. Again, doesn't matter what you believe about the sacred side of it. What matters is these symbols shape systems, and systems shape us. Facts. It siphons your ether. And this idea that modern tech uses our frequencies is not that wild. It's facts. Humans created tech based on what we already are. Crystals are in our bodies. Crystals are in our computers. The pineal gland as bioelectric crystals. Microchips do too. Melanin absorbs, transforms, and conducts energy. Solar panels do too. Technology is a remix of the human template. Just a lower artificial version. That's why our phones steal our attention. They're literally mimicking our own bioelectric interface. And the radiation of all these technologies also lowers our electrical magnetism. You are not powerless. You are not small. You're not just a body. You're an electrical magnetic field. Remember who you are. You are an electrical magnetic field expressing itself through flesh. You can tune yourself, ground yourself, touch the earth, hydrate, get real minerals, real electrolytes, breathe. 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. Get your heart and brain talking again. Eat whole foods and your gut can send clean signals and clear signals. Protect your attention. Don't let your energy get harvested by tiny screens. Because your health is wealth and your energy is currency. You can raise your frequency without crystals, without tools, without gurus. Your body's the tool. Your heart is the generator. Your mind is the software. Your gut is the first brain. Your spine is the ladder. And your soul, that's the blueprint. We are electrical. We are magnetic. We are cosmic. We are ancient tech. And once you remember that, this whole world, this whole artificial matrix, becomes something you can navigate. Not something that MK Ultras you or controls you anymore. And with that being said, I'll see you in your new frequency. I love y'all, G-West family. Peace and ashe to all the ancestors and the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. One love.